guys, Josh here. Welcome back to the series. This is episode 6 of Review Rewind. If you have not been watching, this is a review series we're doing every Wednesday at 5, where I grab a movie from the past, review it for you guys. Most of these are all-time favorite movies for me, so it's been a blast so far. We've done 5. This is number 6. We have about 30 to go. I do have a lot still to do, so we're going to get to those. But today, as I said last week, today's video is Clubhouse Detectives. Also, I should talk about this kid who is not in the movie at all. He was just photoshopped onto the artwork. I think he's in one of the Clubhouse Detectives is a series. I think he was in one of the other ones, so they wanted to tie them together. Cheap way to do so. Really hate this artwork. I should just get the VHS cover and just put right here, because he's not in the movie, like, at all. So, have no idea who he is. Is this dog even in the movie? I don't remember a dog. I don't think this dog was in the movie either. This artwork is awful. Oh, man. But, released in 1996, direct to VHS, so no box office for this episode. We haven't had box office for every episode, but most of them we have. But this one does not have any box office. Directed by Eric Hendershot, who this will go down as his best movie. He's a writer and independent filmmaker, mainly kids movies. This was his shining star, like an NBA player who averaged like 2 points and then had a game where he had like 50 points. This is kind of like that, because the rest of his movies, I like another one, and we'll get to that one, but he knocked this one out of the park, in my opinion. On Wikipedia, there's not really a whole lot about, like, the making of this movie or the franchise as a whole, so the last 5 episodes I've had notes in front of me, so this one I didn't really have notes, and I had to find some pictures, but not a lot of pictures either, so we'll sporadically put some pictures up there. But great movie about a group of kids who, well, one of them witnesses a murder. The neighbor across, like, silhouette, he didn't actually see. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen this movie. But, so then he tells all of his friends who are in this clubhouse, they meet up, like, every day. And, so they believe, Billy, what? Jimmy is one of them, I believe. Billy witnesses a crime. No one believes his story except his 3 best friends set out to solve the mystery. I'm just reading from the synopsis. They solve the caper. There's some really great scenes in this movie with sneaking into the guy's house, how they use the ladder to get across, and everything. When I first saw this movie, I was 8, I guess. We were in Valdosta, I believe, or was it Florida? I think it was Valdosta. Anyway, we were staying there for a few days, and we went to this amazing video warehouse, like the biggest one I've ever seen. It was like Walmart size, but video warehouse. This was in the 90s. they, but still, it was the biggest one I've ever seen as far as video warehouse goes. So, our dad took us there. We're like, let's have a movie night. Y'all each pick one out. So I picked out Empire Strikes Back because I had not seen it yet. And I loved the original Star Wars. So I picked that one out. And then we were looking for something else to grab. And we saw this VHS, which I'll show the cover again, of Clubhouse Detectives. Our dad's like, that looks good. That might be something I would enjoy also. Because, you know, he's not a big Star Wars fan. He's seen some of them, but for the most part, my parents, you know, Star Wars isn't their thing, which, you know, that's fine, but they do like mysteries, so we checked it out, watched it, blown away. First time seeing it. And Empire Strikes Back. Both great movies, in my opinion. You're probably like, Star Wars is way better. True, if you go by, you know, box office, budget, etc. But this one hit a chord with me for some reason. I just like mysteries. So, a group of friends solving a murder, you know, with the neighbor. Just, there's a lot of movies I saw as a child with kids who solve, you know, mysteries. And I do want to say it was like a series. There are other Clubhouse Detectives, but there was also one called Boathouse Detectives, also directed by Eric Hendershot. So he directed this one too. Not as good in quality, but it's, you know, pretty good. This one is about a letter and a missing kid, I think. Boarding school. Anyway, not as good as this one. So, you know, is what is. But, yeah, this is a great movie. If you have not seen this, go check it out, even though this artwork is off. I mean, the dog and the kid, not in the movie. I'm pretty confident that dog's not in the movie. But, yeah. Great murder mystery, as I've said. Alright, so without any notes, that's going to do it. I hope this gets a Blu-ray release at some point. Some company buy out, who did this? Artistry? I believe I have some from Artistry. Independent studio, I'm sure, but maybe one day this will get a Blu-ray release. Alright, next week we will be talking about Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, It Takes Two. We're doing that, one of my favorite movies ever made, with Olsen, probably my favorite Olsen twins movie that they did. So that is next week. Hope you did enjoy this week's episode. Leave a comment. Tell me if you have actually seen Clubhouse Detectives and what do you think? And also, you know, I would be curious, other movies with kids or solve mysteries. If you have a favorite, put it down below. Alright, that is going to do it for this series. So, what's my saying? I already forgot. 5 episodes in. Until next time, go watch It Takes Two so we can talk about next week. Alright, bye.